Oh no! Oh no! Look at you!
Surprise, John.
Look at you! Oh, I outed you as a dope smoker. Oh my God, have mercy.
See, I haven't been able to hear a thing, so it's all good news though. It's true.
Yes, I didn't think that you were probably keeping it a secret, and maybe you're not anymore. But I remember. I don't remember anything that happened on the set, but I definitely remember going up to your room to smoke some marijuana and having a high.
Yes. Well, Vancouver in the 90s, I think we had to.
Well, I could, as an American, I had to fly in without anything, so it was like
We're here to help. We're here to help, John.
Correct. Thank you.
Thank you for coming back, Patrick. Yeah, how are you doing?
Excellent, doing excellent. Life is good up here in Ontario. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, gentlemen.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
You look. If I'd known you were coming, I would have cleaned up. I just thought this was. Just look at you. You look so elegant and.
Well, it's Sunday and it's Mother's Day. I've got them trapped in another room. So this is.
They being wife and kids.
Yes. I have. My son he turns 40 this year, wow. which I think was older than we were at the time, I believe.
I think I was 42, maybe 41.
Yeah, you're younger than me. I just turned 64 like 2 days ago.
I turned 64 on the 20th.
Wow.
Hey, I didn't realize.
You were
20. Yeah, absolutely.
Patrick, any memories of working with John?
After the years of therapy, I blacked most of them out, but I'll tell you what I do remember. It was hard not to laugh constantly because we were just thrown together. We never knew each other. And suddenly it was called The Other Guys. There was this assumption of a team. And I just found it was magic that John was this incredible open energy that we both just kind of acknowledged that. And we fell into these roles pretty easily. And it seemed to really work well. People really seemed to enjoy it. And like John said, come up to my hotel room, we'd have fun. It was really easy just to hang out with them. And then work was, someone else's words, but we're still hanging out.
I couldn't remember whether or not I was the same. I had been on Star Trek where they were so rigid and anal about, you can't drop a syllable. They seemed, as I recall, pretty loosey-goosey about, whether or not we wanted to muck around a smidge. I don't remember how much of that we kind of invented on the fly.
Quite a bit. I remember quite a bit because there was things like, I think there was a portion when they say something like being hinky. And I think you said, that's not a word. And then we got to play. All the rest of it was us just playing about that. There would be oftentimes there was the lines would infer where we would go, and then you and I would just kind of carry on from there.
That was my memory. That was my memory.
Yeah, because you're right. I remember you were coming off Star Trek, and you were mentioning that at the time, even how strict they were there. Because that was my first introduction to sci-fi anything. So you were this great shepherd into. There's a way to play the comedy and the story at the same time. And it was really nice.
I don't know if that's the case or not. I think I was still on Star Trek though.
Yep. You were in the middle of it.
Yeah. No, they were like, if you dropped it was sort of like they took themselves. Well, I love them all. They're all dears. Yeah. But yes, it was a little bit like doing the West Wing. It's like, stop. There's a the in there. It's like, all right. I don't think the scansion was ruined, but all right, let's go back. And
I do remember that being you and I having like how to say Goa'uld.
I forgot about that.
Everybody was saying and you'd ask them how to say it, and they'll say Goa'uld, and the next I go, oh no, it's Goa'uld. No, it's Goa'uld. It's like, oh my goodness.
I also
and we always had close-ups on us when we would do it.
I broke my glasses in the middle of it, and I think we basically said continuity be damned, and we just put some Scotch tape on, and I wore the glasses for the rest of the that's something that I don't think anybody's ever said anything about, but yeah.
Oh no, that's great. Science perfect.
Yeah, I guess I think we said, well, I don't remember the director, but I remember we liked him, but I think the director said something to the effect of, well, you found some Goa'uld Scotch tape and you just goodbye me.
Moving on. Yeah.
Good by me.
The other guy's director would have been Martin Wood, who directed much of the show. He's a fantastic director and very easygoing.
Yeah, that was what I found about the set too. They were such a family. You know, that it was really easy to step in, that they weren't overwhelmed by too much. You know, it's kind of like they knew the boundaries, and I think nobody. Sorry, John.
You came back, didn't you? You went.
Yeah. They said you're scared. I'm all excited. I got the script. And they go, "You're coming back." Oh, great. I says, "Where's John?" John couldn't get off work. It's like, what? What am I doing here? What do I do? I don't know what to do without John.
I've been telling people for years they didn't ask me back. I don't remember if it was a scheduling thing.
That's what they
would
told
think
me.
It would have been, because you guys were great.
Yeah, that's what I was told. It was a scheduling thing. Like John couldn't get off work. I was like, oh man. Again, I figure, you're not going to give up Star Trek for this. But at the time, you didn't know.
I was for a while. They were being very gracious and letting me double dip. So maybe they put the kibosh on that, or I was busy in an episode. But my memory of it was that I was just like, stunned later on to find out that they brought back Felger and they didn't ask Coombs.
Oh man, I didn't realize that.
I could be wrong. I know, it's like Road to Bali. It's like you can't do the Road to Bali with Bing
right. And I don't. Yeah, the other episode was very, very different. It was a different one. Yeah,
absolutely. There is something about the fish out of water situation that these guys are in, where SG-1 is doing its job, and then the fanboy has to come along and muck it up. But then SG-1 gets into a situation where the bottom falls out from under them. And it's a lot like Galaxy Quest, where the fans have to pull together to get the people that they love home. I found it very similar to that.
Yeah, it was really neat that way, where, the fanboy element was so easy for my character to drive forward, and John being that voice of reason unreasonably all the time.
Voice of
you can't do that. You can't do that. It was a nice little pairing that way, because it'd be like, well, to Felger's character, it was a challenge for, therefore he's definitely going to do it.
What was the second episode? The episode that you went back and I wasn't.
I created a something for the computer that screwed up the ring, and no one could get back anymore. So I had to develop a program that would fix the ring. So I had to go into the ring with Amanda and fix it.
He broke the entire Stargate network across the whole galaxy.
And Amanda, you had as I recall, your character had a big crush on Amanda too. So
yes.
Did that pay off? Did you?
In a different way. They had me. I still had the crush on her second one, but the girl who played my assistant,
Chloe,
Chloe, yes. Her and I ended up having the relationship. She had a crush on me the whole time, and then in the end, I finally reciprocate.
Yes, the actress was Jocelyn Lowen,
and she was wonderful too.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm sure that they threw out Coombs and they brought in a love interest. So Jocelyn, send me some of your residual money. I'm the one.
That's right. You were the original love interest.
Right. That's what they should have done. That would have been
in the future.
That would have been foundational.
That's right. I would really
love to watch a spinoff with the two of you at some point.
Oh yeah.
So come on, get some of this on.
Nervously, that when you're a young actor and you're having a set like we were that week, everyone starts talking about spinoff, and your ego just starts flying. Because they're going, if this show has spinoffs, they can do that. Even if we go 12 episodes, I'm happy.
Yeah. I don't remember if that came up. I don't think I would have taken that terribly seriously, but I would.
No, my ego did.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Patrick, this is really cool to have you pop in and say hello.
Thanks, guys.
I would love to have you guys back later this year, just the two of you one-on-one. Do you think that there's a possibility we could make that happen?
I wouldn't think so, no.
I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, of course.
Now, why don't you have us on with Patrick's love interest, and then could you find me a love interest?
I think your wife would have a problem with that, don't you think?
I want a fictitious love interest.
That's funny. Patrick, thank you so much for stopping in. This was really
no worries. Good to see you, John. All the best.
I have one more question for Pat. Where do you live, Patrick?
I'm north of Toronto, a couple hours north of Toronto.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. And you're still down in LA?
I'm down in LA, but I'd love to catch up with you sometime in person. If I'm ever in the hood or you're ever in the hood, please don't hesitate to call.
Oh, thank you, brother. That'd be great. Yeah. Take care. Best to your family.
Ditto.
Thank you, Pat. And happy belated birthday, Patrick.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, yes. Here's to Torians.
Yes, indeed. Until the 20th, my son. Take care.
We're the humblest sign. We don't like make much of our greatness.
No, if you don't believe me, ask John.
Exactly.
You take care, sir.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, May 20th is your birthday, John. So happy early birthday to you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very
I
much.
hope that tickled you when you when we
that
opened
was
up the
wonderful.
conversation.
I
It was
would-
like, why can't we get Patrick on? I'm like, well, we had him on earlier.
I gotta say, I would not have recognized him. He looks so elegant.
Oh yeah, his beard is gorgeous.
Oh, he's gorgeous. I know. It's like Robertson Davies.
Thanks for watching this clip from Dial the Gate. You can find the full live stream shows on our YouTube channel or visit dialthegate.com for the complete schedule. See you on the other side.